Call the men, call the ladies, and call the hoes. I'm actually reviewing tech in the USA. Skip it up and that up. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Rich of Review Tech USA, in case you didn't know. And I was probably about 2 weeks ago, I was sent to me the AUKEY 10-port USB charger. You saw me do an unboxing of it. And I know I'm a little late. I know, you guys have given me flack for it, understandably. But I really wanted to use this thing because I'll give you a little backstory. I've gotten products, I've tried them for a week, they worked great. And magically on the 8th day after I did the review, they would stop working. And yeah, that made me feel like an idiot for recommending a product that crapped out on me. So I gave this one a little bit more time, and I have a lot of good things to say about it. So let's look at the unit itself. Right now I have it plugged in. I'll actually unplug it. And here it is. Now, you're noticing here, these are actually little rubber plugs they have to protect the USB ports, which I like. It comes with 10 of them. These are green or bluish or sea foam, whatever you want to call them, and these are orange. Down here, these are Qualcomm Quick Charge 3 ports. So if you have a Qualcomm Quick Charge 3 device, or even an older device because it's backwards compatible, like Qualcomm 2 Quick Charge or Quick Charge 2, I mean to say, it'll work with them. The other nice thing about this too is that actually these regular charging ports can output 2.4 amps each, so you don't have to worry about, because there's a lot of times you get these devices and they're cheap and they only have like 1 amp or 1.5 amps, and sometimes you'll sit there charging your device and it barely charges or it doesn't charge at all. I've had some devices sent to me that they actually, when you plugged it in, you would see it was charging on the phone, but you would actually lose a charge. Yeah, that's a fail, but this doesn't do that. It has 2.4 amps for each of these ports, these 8 ports right here, and the quick charge ports actually have 3 amps available to them. So that's really cool. The nice thing about this too, it has a bunch of like security circuitry built into it, so it won't overcharge your device, overheat your device. So you don't have to worry about anything going up in smoke when you have multiple devices plugged into it. The AUKEY comes with 10 rubber coverings for the USB ports, a power cable to plug it in, well, obviously, and it comes with a micro USB cable. So pretty much everything you need to start charging stuff, you're ready to go right out of the box. And really the units, it's straightforward. Here you have an on-off switch. There's your plug in to get power into it, and that's it. It's actually, even though it's plastic, it actually feels really sturdy. It doesn't feel like something cheap. It has good rubber feet on the bottom so you can just rest on your desk. That's what I did. I had it at my main editing desk, and I would plug my phone into it and plug like my PS4 gamepad into the unit, and it worked really well. It worked like a regular charger. I even tried, as you're gonna see right here, I plugged multiple things into it. I plugged my main iPhone into it. I plugged an old crappy cell phone that I had laying around. I plugged headphones into it. I plugged a PS4 controller into it. I plugged actually the Anker battery right here, and it charged everything no problem. You won't see it in this video, I charged my 3DS with this. I've charged a whole bunch of stuff and I have no complaints. It works perfectly, and it charges what I've noticed to be at the same speed that my regular or proprietary chargers charge at. So I have no complaints about it. The only thing I can say is I didn't have a Qualcomm quick charge device to try that out. I have no reason to believe it wouldn't work. It's just, it's Qualcomm certified, so it's going to work out of the box. But I'm just being honest with you, so I'm totally transparent. That was the only thing I didn't get to try. And that's really it, guys. It's a 10-port USB charger. There's a facepalm comment that I got when I did the unboxing of this. And a lot of people were saying, oh, Rich, we could tell you're bought, because why wouldn't I just get a power strip and plug everything into a power strip? Let's think for a second. Thank God I have 2 cameras here. Let's look. This, where you just have USB ports and easily plug in any device that could charge from USB, or getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different USB power plugs and then plugging something in. Like, common sense? What would be more convenient? This. But anyway, I think this thing is fantastic. The only downside I could say, AUKEY, if you're watching this, which I'm sure you are because I have to send you a link to the video, $60 for this is a lot. I don't know what to say. It's a charger. $49, I think, would be a little on the high side, but I would still be like, that's not a big deal. But $60 for this, which is at least as of the time of me making this video on Amazon, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for this. But at the same time, I really like this. Like, I can't imagine, going back and just plugging random shit in. I love the fact that I can just have, because virtually everything now, not even smartphones, not even just tablets, almost everything can be charged from a USB port. So just to have something like this you could plug in and it's nice and neat, just hanging on your desk and just have a whole bunch of crap plugged into it charging, like how that just wins on so many levels. But I think it should be like $10 cheaper. I think $60 asking price for something like this is a tad too much, no matter what technology is inside of it. And maybe if I have to give another minor gripe, these rubber stops or rubber protectors for the USB ports, maybe I would like to see them maybe attached so they don't fall off, but I kind of understand why they didn't, because then if it broke off, it would just, look all gross and sloppy. So I don't know, that's just me nitpicking. But beyond that, beyond the price and that, even though I don't know if that's even really a complaint, I like this thing. I think it's a cool piece of tech and it makes charging things really convenient. All right, guys, this is Rich of Review Tech USA. Hope you enjoyed this actual review of a product. Sorry it was a little late, but like I said, I wanted to play with it a little more to make sure it actually worked right. Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting my channel. Now, AUKEY, I'm waiting for you to send me that damn check, man. I gave this thing a good review. I want my check. I want my money. I'm kidding.